This video goes over the Module 9 review in Canvas. Question 1, which expression is equivalent to 5 times 5 times 5 times 5? So we're going to use an exponent to represent this problem. When we have 5 as that factor, the number being multiplied, we write that as the base. And then the number times it is multiplied is our exponent, so 5 to the 4th power. Find the value of the power. 10 to the 3rd power is the same as 10 times 10 times 10. You could also use that to the 3rd power exponent key on your calculator. The value is 1,000. 10 times 10 is 100, and then times 10 more is how we get to 1,000. Find the value of the power. 6 to the 3rd power means 6 times 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 is 36, and then we multiply that by 6, and we get 216. Find the value of the power. 7 to the 4th power means 7 is used as a factor 4 times. You can use the exponent key, or you can work this out. 7 times 7 is 49. 49 times 7 then is 343. And then 343 times 7 equals 729. For a game, 3 people are chosen in the first round. Each of those people chooses 3 people in the second round, and so on. How many people are chosen in the 6th round? So this is telling us we are going to do 3 to the 6th power, which means we have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, so 6 3s. You can use your exponent key, or you could just key that all in, and that answer is 729 people. Which expression gives the prime factorization of 80? So I'm going to eliminate some answers right away, as they do not have only prime numbers. So this answer here has 8 in it, and 8 is not prime, so that cannot be a prime factorization. This answer here has 10 in it. That's not prime, so that cannot be the prime factorization either. So now I'm just going to check. So 2 to the 3rd power is 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5, well, that only equals 40. So that can't be it. Let me just check this final one to make sure it's correct. 2 to the 4th power is 2 multiplied by itself 4 times. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, and 16 times 5 does equal 80. So that's the correct answer. Which number only has 2 factors? Okay, so I'm going to think through. Well, I know 27 has 1 and 27, and 3 and 9, so not that one. 21 has 1 and 21 and 3 and 7. That does not only have 2 factors. 25 has 1 and 25. And then 5 times 5 equals 25. 23 is the prime number. Its only 2 factors are 1 and 23. Which operation should you perform first when you simplify 175 minus the quantity of 8 plus 45 divided by 3 times 7? So again, we know using order of operations, we're going to look in the parentheses first. But when I think about my order of operations, once I'm in the parentheses, I can see that division comes before addition. So my answer is division. Simplify the expression using the order of operations. So I'm going to write my expression, and thinking about PEMDAS, I'm going to start with my parentheses. So I'm not going to do anything to the first part of my expression yet. 14 minus 12 is 2. I don't want this to look like 62. Since there is no sign right here between the 6 and the parentheses, that tells me that is going to be multiplication. So now that I'm done with those parentheses, I'm going to put that multiplication sign in so I know to multiply. All right, I took care of my parentheses, so now I'm on to my exponents. 5 to the 2nd power means 25. And now I have to look, and I'm done with my exponents. I have subtraction, addition, and multiplication. Multiplication is going to come first, so I'm going to leave the the beginning part, and I'm going to say 6 times 2, which is 12. And then I'm down to addition and subtraction. When I get to this part, I'm going to go left to right. And so my first step is to say 25 minus 2, which is 23. And then finally, I'm going to do 23 plus 12 to get 45, my final answer. Simplify the expression using the order of operations. So again, I'm going to start by writing it out so I can work through each part. I need to go into the parentheses first, and my order of operations tells me that I need to do that multiplication first. So I'm going to do 8 times 12. 8 times 12 is 96. And then I need to do that other operation within the parentheses, 4 plus 96. I'm going to get 100. I'm done with my parentheses, on to my exponents. 5 to the second power means 5 times 5, so this is going to be 25. And then my final step, division. 100 divided by 25 is 4. 4 is my answer. Which expression shows the prime factorization of 100? Again, I'm going to eliminate any numbers that have something that is not prime. So these two, 2 and 5, those are prime numbers, so that could be an option. 10 is not prime, so that cannot work. Even though 10 times 10 does equal 100, it's not using just prime numbers. I can eliminate this option because it has 10 as well, and then this one also has 10. So my prime factorization of 100 is 2 to the second power times 5 to the second power. I can check that. I know 2 to the second power is 4. 5 to the second power is 25. 4 times 25 does equal 100. Which expression shows the prime factorization of 240? Again, I'm going to eliminate my choices that have numbers that are not prime. So my first option, I have 2, 3, and 5. Those are all prime, so I can keep those. Second choice, 10 times 24. Well, that does equal 240, but those are not prime numbers. My third choice, so I have 2 times 120. Again, that equals 240, but that is not a prime number, so that can't be an option. 2 to the fourth power times 15. Again, 15 is not prime, so this is the prime factorization of 240. I can check that by evaluating these. So 2 to the fourth power is 16, and then multiplied by 3 times 5. 16 times 3 is 48. 48 times 5 is 240.